In August of 2013, I joined the United States Army as Specialist Johnson. When I was coming off that bus, I still had no clue what I had gotten myself into. All I knew is that I wanted to make a difference in the world. Basic Combat Training is the Army's initial entry program utilized to convert civilians into soldiers. Privates are offered full active duty pay and benefits the day they ship to their basic training location. These locations can include Fort Sill, Oklahoma, Fort Benning, Georgia, and Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, just to name a few. Enlisted pay depends on your rank. Privates can enter the military as an E1 private, all the way up into an E4 specialist, depending on how much hard work you put into prior to your enlistment and your education. Health benefits are another huge factor for the enlisted personnel because it's not just for them, but also offered for their dependents as well. Soldiers are educated, trained, and tested on an abundance of new skills during their 10-week basic training. There are 3 phases: red phase, white phase, and blue phase. During red phase, you're pushed to your limits and you're going to conquer so many obstacles that you never thought you could do as a single individual, as well as a team. Red phase is comprised of physical training, personal confidence courses, and other battles, just to name a few. White phase moves into basic rifle marksmanship with your weapon. You will eat, sleep, and breathe your M16 weapon. A lot of time is also spent at the range due to qualifying with not only your M16, but other military U.S. weapons as well. Blue phase is the final phase of basic training, where you're put to the test and all of your knowledge and skills that you've learned over the previous 6 weeks is built up into one field training experience. Physical training is another aspect of basic training that soldiers should prepare for prior to basic training. Push-ups, sit-ups, and a 2-mile run is comprised of the entire physical training test and assessment. Depending on your age, lets you know what your requirements are for basic training enlistment. There are many misconceptions to basic training. Fraternization is a huge deal, not only during basic training, but in the military as well. Unprofessional relationships are not tolerated between enlisted personnel, enlisted and office personnel, and officer personnel as well. Per Uniform Code of Military Justice, or UCMJ, fraternization is not tolerated. During basic training, each soldier has an opportunity to attend worship services. A lot of people say that, oh, you can't go to church, oh, you can't pray. Yes, you can. They have those services for you so that you can overcome your internal battles or whatever you may be dealing with going through basic training. The treatment of the drill sergeants is not to demolish you as a person. It's to build you up as a soldier. Yes, they're going to be hard on you, but only because they know that you have what it takes to become a United States soldier. They're there to help you. They're there to train with you. They're there to set you up to become the best soldier that you can be. Obtaining the title as a U.S. Army soldier is an earned privilege. The graduation rate has increased over the years to a whopping 85%. Not many failures as people would think. The Army values are a huge stepping stone, composed of leadership, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and my favorite, personal courage. Only 1% of our population can say they have earned such a title as being an American soldier. Basic combat training isn't just about becoming a soldier in the armed forces, but becoming the best you that you can be. Hua.